Ted Cruz facing a lot of criticism. I want to just really fast throw out a few additional details, a few terrible things that Cruz has done, one nice thing that Cruz did, and one nice thing that someone else did because of what Cruz did. So let's throw some details at you. So the first is that apparently Ted Cruz, when he and his family decided to go down old South America way, and there's a weird reference to Arrested Development. Anyway, he left his dog behind, his poodle. Like, now understand, the dog is not totally alone. There's apparently a security guard or something like that. So the dog presumably will get food for the multiple nights that he was gonna stay in Mexico. But they've also told us and confirmed that the house has no power and is freezing cold, and they left a poodle alone. Now, I wonder at what point, like, who does he hate more? Does he hate the American people more? Does he hate the dog kingdom more? But this is a guy who is incompatible with multiple forms of mammalian life.
Once you have a poodle in a disaster, there is no upside for you arguing that you're a man of the people. Because you either leave the poodle or you take the poodle, in which case you're treating the poodle better than your constituents.
Exactly. Now, imagine if instead of him chauffeuring his kids to Mexico, what if he had sent, I don't know, a person who had no power in Texas down there? What if he had sent 5 people? What if he had sent 20 people to help them out? Now, he could have done that. He's rich. He could do it with his own money, or he could have done it with, like, by raising money. He's a senator there. He could have raised money to give people aid if they decided to stay here, or he could have sent them down to Cancun. And I know that's true because AOC has done that.
Yeah.
AOC has now raised more than $2 million to help people in Texas who are still suffering, who don't have food, who don't have drinkable water, who don't have heat. Like, if a congresswoman from New York can do that, presumably the senator of that state could do it. But him and all of his defenders are acting like, well, of course he should go to Mexico. There's literally nothing he could do to help.
Which is insane because there's also reports that the federal government sent like 60 generators and tens of thousands of gallons or whatever of diesel fuel to the border, being like, hey guys, can the state now take it over because that's how it works? Here it is, we're ready for you. And it took the state, if they haven't done it yet, it took them hours to figure out how to do that. And Ted Cruz seems like he would be a really good person to try to coordinate between the federal government and the state, since that's the point of senators.
Yeah,
like, I hate to break it to you.
By the way, yeah, some of the mayors apparently have said that Governor Abbott still hasn't reached out to them. It's been like 5 days. Biden has. AOC is going to Texas, but Governor Abbott hasn't reached out to the mayors of major cities that have people dying in the cold.
The only better job than what I've always said is the science guy or girl on a procedural cop show. You know, the one who just, like, the best job in the world is that, where you like look at a screen and go, I've got it. And then you like roll. That's the best job in the world. The second best job in the world is a Republican politician, because the purpose is for you to not have any responsibilities and not ever have to do anything and say, listen, I'm here in the government to make it not work. That's it. And I am very proud of that. And that's what Abbott is doing. And they're like very successfully not helping people. It's so insane. And I just want to say one extra thing about Ted Cruz. How much elitist hubris do you have when you don't realize the opportunity as a politician in this case to be the hero, to be the good guy? He thought he was so safe and he had so little regard for his constituents that he wasn't even gonna do some BS photo op where he's like handing out blankets. Like, that didn't even occur to him until he was, it didn't occur to him when his kids were saying, hey, can we go? It did not occur to him when they booked the tickets. It did not occur to him until people started tweeting about it, that he should not have regret because of what he did wrong. But as we all know in our heart of hearts, pretend like he has regret, because only for the purpose of getting out of trouble.
Yeah.
And now he's trying to jujitsu blame onto someone else or public favor toward him by playing the victim,
playing the dad card,
as with his kid at his kid's own expense.
Check out the Damage Report podcast each day, wherever you get your podcasts, whether Pocket Casts or Stitcher or iTunes. You can join me as I give you the news and stories you want, with a range of co-hosts and interview guests jumping in on the fun each day. Again, that's the Damage Report, wherever you get your podcasts. And if you get them at iTunes, don't forget to rate and review. Sometimes I'll read them live on the show.